Let's talk with a retired Border Patrol agent who founded the chaplaincy program for the agency, U.S. Border Patriot, Frank Lopez Jr. Frank, welcome back to Victory News.
Good to see you again. How you doing?
Great. Frank, you just heard the story of Colony Ridge and the potential 2,000 illegals who could end up living there. Listen to what Colonel Allen West told us about the fallout from it.
And if you recall, there was the illegal immigrant that shot a family of 5. That was in Colony Ridge. Now, how does an illegal immigrant deported 9 times get an AK-47? So I just hope and pray that we're not seeing the selling out of Texas for political advancement and also for this land development.
Frank, should a place where illegals can buy U.S. land even exist, let alone be a place where the cartels can potentially operate?
So on the surface, you would say no, of course not. But look, underlying all this, Mike, is a tremendous greed. With all this that is happening, people from every aspect of our society are making money off this invasion. And so I'm not at all surprised that a county like Liberty is seeing this. But actually, there's several subdivisions. Folks are talking about, 1 or 2, but there's actually, if you go to their website, they have up to 6 subdivisions. And then another big one by Caney, Terrenos Houston, which is using all kinds of social media to attract people there.
In another story on the illegal invasion of America, Frank Tomorrow is a 95-year-old decorated Korean War veteran. He lived in a New York nursing home until this happened. Check it out.
I said, no, you're not moving me. And they said, yes, we are. And everything was done behind closed doors. Yeah. And we didn't have a chance to actually make any attempt to stop them.
Frank, should a 95-year-old veteran be left homeless so Joe Biden and Mayor Eric Adams can turn nursing homes into immigration shelters?
Never. And that is why there is such tremendous outrage in this country about this invasion. Mike, you know that there are so many undercurrents to this, and that's a veteran. At the other end of the spectrum, we have little boys and little girls that are being sold into slavery, little girls undergoing abortions on our tax dollars. So the travesty is just across the spectrum here. And so, of course, this should not be happening in America, and that is why we the people are upset, angry, and outraged, really.
Yeah, Frank, changing subjects for a moment. You heard the story on Target closing 9 stores in 4 states because of looting. Well, they may be adding Pennsylvania to that list. Last night, a teenage mob of over 100 strong swarmed several retail stores in Philadelphia, smashing and grabbing tens of thousands of dollars in merchandise. Only 15 people were arrested. Frank, why are Democrat-led cities failing to stop wild crime like this?
So it's part of their. It is part of their ideology, and this wokeness is taking such a tremendous toll on our society. It has weakened our communities. Law enforcement is virtually ineffective. You have district attorneys that will not prosecute. We have, of course, this creeping up into government, the Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security. And so Democrats want this chaos. They want to increase the power, the scope, the reach of government into the lives of everyday Americans. And this is part of the chaos that has to happen for them to get greater power.
All right. And Frank, how can we find out more about your work?
Yeah, so just go to usborderpatriot.com, usborderpatriot.com, or on Facebook, Frank Lopez Jr., U.S. Border Patriot.
All right, Frank, as always, great to see you. Thank you for your insight.
Thanks, guys.